How do you do, I? See you met my faithful handyman. No! Not another one! I'll save you! It's what Batman would do! He's just a little brought down, you see, when you knocked. He thought you were the handyman.
When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. That's horrible.
Okay. A quick shot. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came out right. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. You're not making this any better. You realize that.
Oh, it was glamorous, I can tell you. The souls of the dearly departed who couldn't rest, and you just went around and you started turning them into paintings. You're a monster. Well, tonight, I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. Oh, Grandma, no! So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Where's my guillotine? Because that one door says, no, you need 2 stars to enter. I figured that was the door to the final boss. And apparently no. But then again, that was a week ago. I was very young and naive then. No!
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm completely incompetent. Damn, I look good running into those heels. Ow!
Thanks to philosophy, all is forgiven.
And welcome to today's stream. The not-for-profit for today is Doctors Without Borders. That's right. I'm so good at my job. Doctors Without Borders bears witness to and aids people in... Really, we're in chipmunk mode again? Doctors Without Borders helps people in over 70 different countries survive man-made disasters and natural ones. Fortunately, the Techno-Wizard is on his way. Oh my god. No, there is no explanation for this. Oh, and by the way, we're doing a little bit of an experiment. We're continuing to try to find ways to make the audio as beautiful as possible for you folks. So normally I have one of those little floof covers, those little microphone condom things that made out of foam that you put on. I'm trying it without that today to see if maybe we'll have a more constant quality. So if it ends up working better barebacking instead of rib for her pleasure, then we'll keep it that way. Otherwise, we'll go for the floof. Someday I'm going to be doing this for a living, and no one will understand how or why, but there we are. Okay.
Okay, please unplug and replug the mic.
Alright, I'm going to unplug and replug the mic real quick. One moment. There is as yet.
Shit.
Wow, okay.
Are we back? Are we good?
Are we? Are we back? Are we good? Are we far out solid and right on?
Yeah, we're good. We're back. Okay,
Are we down with all these babies? Are we hip? Are we so hip we can't see over our own pelvi? Pelvi, of course, is the proper Greek plural for pelvis. Are we so cool that we could keep a side of beef fresh against our abdomens for weeks? Yes. Yes, in fact. The answer to all of these questions are yes. All right, and that's the mouse. Okay. All right, using controller now. Excellent. Okay, great. Anyway, Doctors Without Borders, links are in the description. Good God. All right. Yeah, is he the fool? I understand nothing. Okay, how did this poor fellow die? Let's see here. He just rode right in there and got himself ganked, huh? Alright.
Back already to tweak something.
And we're back already to tweak something. Yay! So I'm going to...
Keyboard.
Oh, he needs the keyboard too. Okay, fine. Fine. Take the tools of your craft. I wonder... So, okay. While he's adjusting things... Yeah, the controller is paralyzed. Oh, well, what can you do? Ah, laws. So, I remember the last time that I went out on a picnic. It was, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 p.m. But it was during the summer. The sun was still out. Now, some of you may know and some of you may not. I actually have an allergic reaction to sunlight, and my eyes are just cartoonishly oversensitive to light. So anytime there's even a smidge of daylight, I have a balaclava or a hood that I'll wear. I'll wear gloves, long sleeves, even in summer, a hat. Basically, I look like I'm cosplaying as the Invisible Man. Well, there was a birthday party, and there were just a whole bunch of, very obvious, we love MAGA, we vote Trump, F your feelings people who were there celebrating these birthdays, and there were children playing and everything. Now, I happened to be going through that playground in order to be able to accomplish my goals in being an attendee of the picnic that I had been invited to. Jakish Habiyokum, hola, welcome. So I'm just going through, not thinking anything of it. And, I'm carrying some picnic supplies as I go. And suddenly the women start absolutely screaming, like, oh my God, get in the car, get in the car. Fully grown men crying out, running, grabbing their children, running, all of these people, there's like 20 of them between the adults and, the so-called adults and their children, and they're just running and screaming and just absolutely losing their damn minds. I do not do I recognize this livery? Is he a Knight of the Cuckoo? Oh, I think he's a Knight of the Cuckoo. Yeah, this place is under siege. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, I will generally get a little bit of a reaction when I go in public places. A friend of mine once coined the phrase, the conservative stare. Okay, now that I know who those people are, I have a plan of action, and it does not involve fighting the ball fruitlessly. And so I figured to myself, this is a little extreme, but fine, I'll deal with this. Until the cops showed up. So yeah, they called the cops absolutely convinced that a terrorist had come and walked through their birthday party on his way to plant a bomb at some largely unoccupied picnic tables. There it is. Reacquaint. Fortunately, these were not like new recruits. These guys had been cops for a while. And they looked at the situation and they were like, okay, yeah, I know, people are silly. I mean, it's kind of like the song, only people are silly just doesn't quite scan as well as people are strange. And the cops are there, and the cops, because they're professionals, okay? These are professional people, which means part of their job is keeping a straight face while they talk to me and my companions. And, you know, the thing is, this was, my friends and I, we were all performers at the Renaissance Festival. We're part of a sword fighting performance troupe. Oh, hello. And so, you know, the cops got there and they're like, okay, we've been advised that apparently Al Qaeda is blowing up unoccupied picnic tables now. Ha, praise the whole, indeed. And so they get there and they see a bunch of people with swords and staves sparring and advising one another in medieval and Renaissance fighting styles. And they're like, okay, I sense there's no terrorism here. But, you know. So, yeah, they were there. They spent, I don't know, about 10 minutes just doing the basic, okay, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. You know, and it's one of the many reasons why I have to kind of laugh. And I've lost at least one friend over this, where, you know, people will, yeah, so I was chillaxing in the hotel room when the Wayland Yutani showed up. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, all these people who will call you a snowflake because you're not, you know, on their side on things because you want to show basic compassion. It's fascinating and ironic how often they're the ones who, and how quickly they melt. Hello there, I'm willing to be reasonable. Didn't realize anyone was living here. Sorry about that. I'm just, you know, following the cliffside on my way to Reacquaint because apparently going directly through the swamp is a bad idea. You know, there's 6-limbed monstrosities out there. But I'm prepared to be, okay, I can be reasonable about this. I'm prepared to be reasonable. Reasonable. Okay. Yeah, that thing I said about reasonable, forget I said that. Fine. Fine. I just came in to ask directions. If you had just said, excuse me, we don't feel like giving you directions, would you please leave? That would have been fine. But of course, that is not what you said. Wow, I didn't even see that last guy. He just blended in with the surroundings. So, anyway, on the subject of how's your health plan, boys, apparently it's great. I'm just trying to find my way to Ray Lucaria. I thought you might know the way. You know, cohabitation between all races tried down. Yeah, very funny. Does it take a long way to get down there? Well, not if you jump. Ha! Good luck. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. I think I prefer to exhaust other options before I just assume that I need to start taking a wild frickin' leap. First off, dung. Okay, no, nobody needed to see that. Yeah, I mean, there's any number of fandoms that are kind of a mixed bag. And, I mean, you know, some are more mixed than others. That frickin' Phantasm, holy crap. You know, if you want to talk about something that is simultaneously the best and worst of all possible fandoms, check out the Homestuck fandom sometime. But, yeah, I think that the Elden Ring fandom is close. Because there is some of the best... Oh, see, here's a way I can go without leaping to my death. There is some of the best and some of the worst to be found therein. The Alien series is always fun. Are you referring to the movie? Be wary of Bog Dog. We Homestucks have been proud ruiners of everything for many years. Yeah, one year, why is it always luring out? One year I was working security at a convention, and one of the rules was, and it was a no tolerance rule, was no trolls allowed. You know, other costumes are fine, no trolls. And I'm like, really? What's a troll? Because, you know, when I thought troll, I was thinking like, oh, there you are. Yeah, I see you there. Oh, I see your big old red eyes. So I was there and I was like, so, okay, what is a what is a troll? Because I was thinking like D&D, maybe the World of Two Moons. And literally the only answer I got was, don't ask, you're better off not knowing. And I'm like, what the hell kind of answer is that? Oh, yeah, you have a lot of health, don't you? Oh, yeah, you hit like a freight train. Okay. Ow. Oh, wow, that was fast. Okay. You got my attention. So I'm thinking, okay, I can't dress up as Picknose. I can't dress up as a monster that's long, green, and lanky and regenerates. You know, what's the problem here? Years and years later, I finally read Homestuck. And I'm like, really? Really? That? Yeah, it turns out... Oh, wow! Holy crap! Oh, wow! Okay. That dude had no chill. But yeah, it turns out that it's a... You know, it's an alien race, but their skin is gray. And so you had a bunch of tween to early teen, mid-teen kids who were basically the people who were not necessarily the target audience, but, these are the people who most of the characters are in that age group. And so, if you're in your early to mid-teens and you're going through a lot of the stuff, metaphorically speaking, that the characters in this fictional comic are going through, yeah, there's going to be a certain degree of identification there. You're going to be a fan. And cosplaying is a thing. But apparently nobody told these kids that if you're going to wear body paint, you have to put on something additional to make sure the body paint doesn't come off. And so, between that and these kids who, probably had never freaking been to a, bunch of visits. Many of them had probably never been to a con before, although admittedly I'm reading into the situation. If you go to a con, you talk to any of the people there who are cosplaying, you find out about how body paint works. But between that and some of them trying tragically to be in character, what was actually a matter of... Oh, now he's moving around. What was actually a matter of ignorance was taken to be a measure of aggression. Which is unfortunate. Okay, that was me messing up on which button I needed to press. These suckers are fast. And the light that my little lantern gives is limited. There we go. My timing was off the first time that I fought this guy. And it was basically a contest of which of us is going to get the hit in first. Oh yeah, a Homestuck cosplayer who bathed in Sharpie ink. Yeah, I'd never heard of that before, but I can believe it. Again, you're talking about kids. And kids make, because they don't know, sometimes some amazingly silly-ass mistakes, and sometimes it can be tragic. Yeah. Yeah. And as Easy the Fool says, it's cool if you can't stand the fandom. The fandom can't stand the fandom either. A spear talisman. What does the spear talisman say? Spirit Talisman. Enhances the counterattacks that are unique to thrusting weapons. Enhances the final hit ending chain attached with the Twin Blade Talisman. The Curved Sword Talisman enhances guard counters. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to use the Curved Sword Talisman for a while, because I've been using guard counters more of late. So this is obviously not the way to proceed. Yeah, Steven Universe is also an excellent show, but a mixed bag of fans. Oh, this was not as shiny, it's just a message. And the message says, visions of message. Okay, fair. Got me. How do I get out? Once again, I've become lost in an empty room. Oh, wait, no, somebody left me breadcrumbs. There we go. Yeah, the performer. Oh, is there a problem with game audio? Okay, I can still hear the game audio fine. Okay, there may be another slight pause whilst we adjust things so that the game audio is audible.
Everything that can't go wrong going wrong today?
I don't know. Last week was also a magnificent comedy of technical difficulties, none of which should have happened, and yet somehow they all managed to. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, you probably can't, but there's just a whole bunch of windows that suddenly went up. That is the Fool is working on. When I was a young man and very well thought of, I couldn't escort that the ladies denied. It is fixed. Thank you, Wizard the Fool, Techno Wizard. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to go down after all. And this fellow will show me how it's not done. Yes, definitely don't do that. Brilliant. I nibble their hearts like a handful of raisins. And I never spoke love, but I knew that I lied. Ah. Platforming. No, the bane of all coyotes everywhere. Okay. Aha! Okay, that is the jump to not try to make. Righto! Message learned. And I say to myself, there's none of them see. The secret I shelter and save, for and save. I'm paranoid. Ha! I can make it. I wait for the one who will see through my seeming.
So, as previously mentioned, a big part of this stream is testing stuff with audio. So I'm about to try something kind of radical.
Oh no, not radical.
When you sing at certain ranges, your voice just falls off.
Does it really?
It does.
Oh,
so
bloody hell. Okay. Alright. I will hand you the tools of your trade. We'll see whether or not... Because, I mean... I don't insist, necessarily, that everyone listen to me sing, but if I'm going to break into song, it seems kind of weird and pointless for people to only get half the song. And I say to myself when I've time for... Nope. I got knocked off track, so I forgot where I was. And I say to myself, ah, there's none of them see the secret I sheltered and savored and save. I wait for the one who will see through my seeming, and I'll know when I love by the way I behave. The years drifted past like the clouds in the heavens. The ladies went past like the snow on the wind. Okay, am I like the snow on the wind? See how that does. We're still adjusting things. I charmed and I cheated, deceived and dissembled. And I sinned and I sinned and I sinned and I sinned. I wish you guys could see all of the controls that he is just whipping around just to try to make it so that when I'm trying to sing it doesn't... And I say to myself... Wait, where was I? I think I started singing on automatic. My brain apparently has an automatic transmission. All this time I thought I was a manual. Silly me. The ladies went past like the snow on the heaven, like the clouds in the heavens. The ladies went past like the snow on the wind. I charmed and I cheated, deceived and dissembled.
I really don't know what's causing to happen. I don't get it.
Okay, so apparently just my voice is sometimes going to be accidentally muffled by the system, and sometimes it's not.
Okay, I have lowered the noise suppression way down the street
as
now.
far as we dare, basically, because the amount of heat that the computer that I'm using to do this generates is insane, and if I'm going to be anything besides just a skeleton in a puddle of ooze when this is done, we have to have the fan running.
Really loving the Silent Hill trivia in the chat, by the way, Ari fan. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that is good. Dude, he had to do all the cutscenes and design. The OG creator also had to do all the cutscenes and design of the characters.
I may never be able to get this perfect, but can you do a bit more singing for us?
Yeah. And I say to myself, ah, there's none of them see. There's part of me pure as the whisk of a wave. My lady is late, but she'll find I've been faithful, and I'll know when I love by the way I behave. Man, if you have to do technical adjustments in the middle of a stream, I think you should do it musically. Jacob's Ladder was an inspiration.
Oh my God, you're so close to perfection. This is actually really great.
For Silent Hill. That's not surprising at all. Actually, I've seen Jacob's Ladder. And I've also especially seen the director's cut, which makes it make a lot more. It's not that it makes more sense, but the sense that it makes is more intuitively obvious. And yeah, unless of course there's a video game named Jacob's Ladder, in which case I'm suddenly careening in a totally different direction entirely. But I will still stand by that I can definitely see the movie Jacob's Ladder being an inspiration for what little I've seen of Silent Hill.
I think it's the Jacob's Ladder you're thinking of.
Oh, good. Yay! In video gaming trivia, I got one right. Huzzah! Clap, 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 clap. At last came a lady, both knowing and tender, saying you're not at all what they take you to be.
I betrayed her before she had quite finished speaking, and she swallowed cold poison and jumped in the sea. And I say to myself when I've time for a word, as I gracefully grow more debauched and depraved, love may be strong, but a habit is stronger. And I knew when I loved by the way I behaved. Irish music is a fascinating thing. That, of course, was the tune of Ash Grove, and then it was retooled with different lyrics many, many ages ago. And what's interesting is if you look at the sheet music for that song, most of those notes you're not going to see there. It's on paper, it's a very plain song, and it's kind of uninspiring in a way. But it was, to all appearances, it was designed to be embellished upon, which is a fascinating distinction in musical philosophy and cultural philosophy between, for example, Ireland and Britain. Liar ahead.
Alright, I've done everything I can. In order to get more of Coyote singing, we have compromised by having a bit more background noise. I hope that this registers to our audience to be as good a trade to them as it does to me. But,
yeah, any audio problems that you folks notice, please put either in the chat or in the comments, depending on when you notice them. We're always looking for ways to make this a better experience with the meager resources we have. And now, on with our show! Alright, Cecil B. I'm ready for my close-up. This is a close-up? A close-up, you Dirk! A close-up! Yeah, well, thanks for the sour persimmons, cousin. Okay, apparently I am just meant to continue going further down. How did you die? Fighting a thing. Okay, well, there is a thing to be fought past that. Oh, hello. Hi, what are you? Ah! Cold as all get out, apparently. And you jump. You're not a snail? What the heck? Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I would... Wow. And this is not, in fact, a secret door. Darn. Dude, what were those things? Snakes with helmets? Frost snails? What the hell? Yeah. The reimagined Silent Hill 1, known as Silent Hill Shattered Memories, was to be known as Silent Hill Cold Heart, but the team developing it was told to make it into a remake of Silent Hill 1 or don't make it at all. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I hate it when art gets stifled. It's like there's a... They are snail snakes. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I feel so much better with that distinction now. He who would rule does not squander his strength. Be wary of left. Excellent, thank you. Hopefully, the threat is actually to the left, and not to the right. Yeah, there's a very famous sculpture. I think it's in bronze. And it's a very beautiful sculpture of a man and a woman dancing. They're obviously, you can tell just by the body language as they do this waltz. This is a very loving couple. And there is such grace, and there is such symmetry and synergy and poise implied. But because of the censorship that was going on at the time, the sculptor was told, oh yeah, this can't be a nude. You can't do it. Put a dress on her. And so he put the bottom half of a dress on her. And some people have actually had the audacity to say that putting the dress on the nude improved it. That it made it better even than it had been before. Okay, this statue is very, very old. There are no photographs and no pictures of what it looked like before it got censored. You don't know that. You're just assuming that censorship made it better. Oh no, Jakish Habayokum. The internet knocked her off. Coxman came out today, said everything was fine except that the router they were given was an older model. What the hell? Just why? Okay. Continuing to groove right along here. And you know what? While I still think of it, I learned 2 valuable lessons last episode. One of them is that the Mimic's Veil is about as useful as a fart in a phone booth. Away with you, Mimic's Veil. The other is something that I should have learned while on the internet many ages ago. Whenever possible, just ignore the trolls. Oh yeah, the United States internet is horrible. Oh, you're in a contract. Oh no. Yeah, I used to work as a customer service representative for a telephone company. Man, the last place you want to be is in a contract. Damn. Okay, let's see. Let me just face the proper direction here. Okay, good. I love these things. And there's so many shinies down there. I wonder what the trap is. Yeah, when I was working in as CSR, there's any number of terrible things they would try to do. And one of them, of course, is there's a cancellation fee. And this cancellation fee can be pretty high. You have to try to find out what it is. Of course, the internet is a thing now more than then, so it's easier to find out. Oh man, the irony. Look at this guy. He died falling here. Apparently he just did a belly flop and then just slid partway over the ledge before he died. And the one thing on his person that survived was soft cotton, which of course you use to minimize fall damage. is the trap around here? Okay, let's... Of course, this place is not well lit. Looking around. Not seeing the 2 bits to answer my shave and a haircut of jumping down there. Oh well. And you know what? I will use the soft cotton and land silently, which means not only am I guaranteed to take no damage, smithing stone 4, smithing stone 2. Lump of flesh, okay. I'm just not gonna think too much about how I got the lump of flesh off of a fresh corpse, or a not so fresh corpse. Alright, let's see here. Oh, well, if you're going to be that way about it. Okay! You're behind a thing somehow. Alrighty then. That's fine. Aha. Yeah, it was one of those snake snail things. Dude, those frickin' gah! Those phantasms. Okay. And of course they have crystal growths on them, so they look like their surroundings. Like, well, like most things in nature try to, frankly. I don't really try to blend into my surroundings, but then again, visions of crystal, so to speak, dragon. There's a dragon up ahead? Okay. Yipe. Hang on, let me look at my runes and bid them a fond farewell. Farewell, runes, farewell. It's alright, I have a plan. Jiminy. Legs, oh legs. I don't understand that, but okay. And oh, that looks like okay. Has been commented on many times. Yeah, I was going to say that looks like it might be an arena. Okay, well that is fine. I will make preparations. I have no buffs whatsoever. Because the reason I don't is because usually I just forget they're there, so I sold them. So yeah. By the way, this is my status currently, and I did take the time to boost my great hacks because that involved like a bunch of buying and selling of stuff. And I didn't figure that would be interesting to watch, so I did that between shows. And yeah, I'm just delighted the people are talking in the chat. Could this be a boss? So it's a boss and maybe a dragon. Okay. Alright, well, it's 106 miles to Chicago. I've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and I'm wearing sunglasses. Yeah. Hit it. Whoa. Don't. Oh, crap. Okay, I was not expecting any of this nonsense. Alright, yeah. I let myself get distracted. I was not expecting to be able to summon ashes. And I started desperately like, okay, I should have time to summon an ash. No. The Bloodhound Knight poisoned and punished me for that. I'm all the way back here. Holy crap. Okay, fine. Wow. Okay. You know what? Fine. 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 Come here. Yeah, just come over here. I mean, I don't usually feel great about killing folks who their big treasure are bits of string and, you know, pieces of shiny glass. But you have put me in a mood. Oh, is this a Soulsborne staple? The boss run-up? I didn't know there was a word for that. Okay, so let's see here. I was going to look at what things I can do to try to prepare for this. And I think what I'm going to do is, since that was something over 4,000 runes, I'm going to use the sacrificial twig, so that if I mess up this time, they're not just gone forever. Alright, so how do I get there? How do I get there from here? Well, that's the other thing I was going to do. I was going to do this. Ah, much better. Not as illuminating as a torch, but I can have both hands on my axe this way. Okay. Back I go. Doink. Cave moss. Doink. Cave moss. More messages. Okay, is that a more direct way to get down there? I bet it is. I heard a thing. Anybody else hear that? Listen. Did you smell that? So instead of taking the hard right here, yeah, what if I just, can I go down there? Maybe, maybe not. No, I think I need to go around. Welp, it were a thought. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, there's still some life in you, too. Apparently there's a variable on the damage there. That's fine. Just run back to the boss as quick as possible, dodging everybody. Will that work? Just dodging everybody? Okay, I'll give it a shot. Okay, cool, cool. There we go. Whoops. Wrong liver! Yeah, I also went ahead and stocked up on the ingredients to make the fire pots. Because again... Oops. It was something that I had a feeling would be useful. But I didn't want to take up... Ah! Okay. Rude. But I didn't want to take up a whole bunch of stream time with it. Okay. This is the dev intended method. Well, if you are sure. Now then. Okay. Apparently I didn't fill up as much as I thought with the necessary ingredients. I will address this later. For right now... Jiminy Christmas. Thank you, girls. Cerulean Amber Medallion. Okay. I need to do something about my endurance. Holy crap. Try whole. Okay. There's a lot of well-intended messages here and there. First off, pickle. Oh yes. One of the 5 essential senses. There's orange, tart, boom, pickle, and I forget the 5th one. I want to say umami, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I need to do something about my flagging endurance, because towards the end of that fight, I was like, attack! Wait for my endurance bar. Attack! Wait for my endurance bar. Yes. And in fact, I will add a well done as well. Words. Okay. Rounds. Don't give up. And failed. Well done. And it opens up into... Oh, this is beautiful. And there's a site of grace. And this is just... Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, hey, look. I'm right here at this peninsula. If I look out there, I should have a splendid view of the sea. There is the sea. And wow. Let's see now. So if I'm pointed there, yeah, then I'm looking at, yeah, basically I'm looking back towards, yeah, damn. These places are really impressive looking from a distance, and I will say once again, I'm really impressed with the imagery that's used, the animation. They made this both a tragic and a beautiful world, and my hat's off to them for that. Oh, hello. This is a lot of bloodstains. Yeah, before I go any further, the slumbering wolf's shack is where I am. Your own personal earth tree. A rune arc. Those are rare and valuable. In fact, yeah, if you notice those stats leap up, that is because it boosts all of my stats immensely. Only until I die, though. So, I mean, in a sense, for me, there's not much sense in getting too married to them. But, beautiful lady, what has happened here?
Foul tarnished. What do you want?
What?
I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
Oh my God. Gideon Offnear, the so-called all-knowing. He murdered her wolf. Okay, I mean, we all knew he was an evil twit. He's a slaver, and the way he treats his daughter, but wow.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
No, that's not why okay, you're not listening. You're beside yourself with grief. I do not blame you for this. Okay, can I level up? Not quite yet. That's fine, though. Because, yeah. Before I continue on my quest, let me check. Yeah, to continue on my quest, I may as well just go back to Lakeside Crystal Cave, go out the cave, and then just continue following this away until eventually I end up around in this area where Rhea Lucaria, the great library, should be. But, yeah, the Turtle Talisman. The Turtle Talisman. I remember it in ruins, says Godric. Which ruins, you may ask? Well, they're in ruins. Somewhere around, it's just, yeah. No hints from the audience. I will search for it later. For right now, my quest for the university must continue. There. All right then. Oop. Wrong button. Welp. That was disappointing. All that just to find out something that I already knew. that Sir Gideon, Oaf Tree, or whatever his last name is, I forget, is an evil, braying jackanape. Oh, you have a shiny. The green turtle talisman. Accessing it requires one stone sword key. Do I have one of those? I think I do. They'd be under... I want to say it'd be under key. No? It's not in talismans. Tools? No. You know what? I'll figure it out when I get there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And since I have the opportunity to call the girls, probably I need to call the girls. See, that's the thing. I will occasionally kind of get either frustrated or kind of full of myself, remembering that, yes, in fact, I have taken out in my time a demigod. Oh, well, that wasn't much. Yeah, you can't be that tough. Uh-oh. Good thing I had a pack with me. Thank you, ladies. Biscuit, cookie, Bob. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Ah, that frickin' phantasm freaked me out of the corner of my eye again. Ah, another emoticon, or whatever they're called, a gesture. Fire's friendly. Breaking things! Shiny! Dappled cured meat. Ew. I'm not saying it can't be useful, I'm just saying ew. Okay, so... Anyway, the point is, those demigods that I trashed on, I had help. I am obviously not yet strong enough to hold the way to becoming a an Elden Lord, or the Elden Lord. And actually, as I think of it, you know, as I sit here and think, pondering to myself beside the warming fire, surrounded by the newly dead, I say to myself, Self, I should probably learn some magic. Because for all that Kull of Valusia liked to brag that by his axe he ruled, being able to smite things just isn't going to be enough. Even if I never use the spells, they're part of the kingdom, I need to be able to understand them. Otherwise, what the hell am I even doing? Those guys are patrolling. Should I go and slaughter them? Should I smite them handily? Or should I let them be, because they are not in my path? And he who would rule does not squander his strength. I will let them live for now. They do not have any shinies that I need. So, okay. I need a variety of things, actually. Is this a cave? No, this is not a cave. This is just a shadowy place beyond our borders. Hidden path? Ooh, can it be? I hope. Maybe? Maybe, possibly, maybe? It doesn't look like one. And... nope. That's okay. The path is clear. The crabs are hungry. No secret passage ahead. Thank you. Also, I did not trust you and I should have. Excellent. And somewhere out there, whoever wrote that is probably occasionally cackling themselves. As well they should. Okay, everything around me is deadly poison. I'm not sure I'm on the right track here. Dope. Go, run, horsey, run, run! You know, maybe I should just take a moment. Village of the Albadorics. Maybe I should take this opportunity just to let the brute know what I think of him. The all-hearing brute. That's a fitting name from Hey Man. Hey. Hey, you okay? Hey man. What's happened here? You alright? You look like you've been through some stuff. What? Ow! Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep this PG rated. I'm gonna say that he bleeds white. Oh, you too? Really? Okay, whatever happened here. Apparently, it just wrecked these people. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, ho, whoa. Yeah. Mutilated bodies everywhere. Hey, Ms. Loux, what happened?
Oh, it's you.
I always have
Well,
been.
What do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men.
Yeah. This kind of thing has been happening all over the realms. I'm not too proud to say that there was a time I was part of it. But I'm doing better. I'm trying to be better. And I'm hoping that you'll help me.
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nepheli Loux, warrior.
Nepheli, you are awesome. Oh man, do you have anything else?
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them.
Okay. Well, curses. Also, apparently, deal with these frickin' phantasms. I'm eventually going to get used to you guys popping out of nowhere, and when I do, it's probably going to be a trap somehow. Group ahead. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of you guys. And you are all barking mad. That is unfortunate. Sorry it had to come to this. Okay. That was grim work. A larval tear. Yay. And an albinoric blood clot. You know, it would be nice if I could see what these things are before I pick them up. Ah! Dude, the blood, the destruction. Just who would do this? Okay, that doesn't narrow it down too much. The whole land has gone crazy. Let me rephrase that. Why would whoever did this do this? Here's the ghost of somebody. Maybe he's still sane enough to tell me. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Great, that helps. Yeah, I am way off the map. There's a site of grace here. Just waiting for me to touch it. By the way, when my voice has gone low during this stream, have you guys been able to hear it okay? My inner Bugs Bunny is tingling, saying, "Don't go up there, it's dark." Okay, you've heard me very clearly all throughout. That is excellent. Be wary of nimble sort, therefore try pursuit. Nimble sort. Oh man, is it another one of those knights? I hate those guys. Okay. Well, he hasn't seen me yet. Let's get a better look at this fellow. No, you're not a knight. You're not like any... Oh dear. Oh dear. No, I recognize what you are. I remember you from the war. No, I will take no chances with you, my friend. Some of you may remember ages and ages ago I pointed out the weapon of war, the mustard gas dispenser, for lack of a better term, that was in the Lady Fia's bedchamber. Yeah. It was the perfumers who made them. It was the perfumers who made them possible. No. You are not granted either honor or mercy. Oh, a good thing too, because you're kind of tough. And yes, you are in fact a nimble sort. Ah, crap. There. Get over here. Altus Bloom and Miranda Powder. Yeah. And a Miquela's Lily. Now that's rare. Although I suppose I should expect it to be found here. They can sometimes be found in places of sleep. Oh. Oh, is that another one of you? Yeah. Are you Albus? Hiding away? Oh, well... I hope not. There's a stone bridge leading to... Oh, yeah, look... Yeah, there's that trademark of just burnt bodies, hanging people. I guess everyone in this place has gone insane. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. Dude, these frickin' phantasms. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Why? Okay, how did you die? That is a huge fucking sword, my friend. I mean, granted I'm one to talk, but... A shiny! Okay, the ivory sickle. Weapon carried by the aged Albinaurics. The weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Halig tree, despite having never entered its presence. Which, I should point out, yeah, they've never entered its presence. Because the Golden Order, which unites all under its boughs, rejects them, along with the so-called misbegotten. You know, when you forget to turn off your lantern while hiding, some of us notice. J. Kishhava Yokum asks, interesting, so Bast as Lady of Perfumes is loosely connected with chemical warfare. In this world, yes. Also with performance-enhancing drugs used on the military, whether it by her consent or no. But meanwhile, let's see who is hiding in this pot and forgot to turn out his lantern, shall we?
Please, no. Dear me.
No. Alright. It's alright.
No secrets lie with me, not a one.
It's okay.
Please leave me be.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Can you tell me what happened?
Wait then. You're not one of them?
No.
Well, what a relief.
Dude, that's my face.
Oh, goodness me. I am Albus and Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
Halig tree, secret medallion, right half.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latenna, then please give it to her.
What does she look like, besides being young, a woman, and wait. 2 plus 2 equals 22. 2.2. 5. Pi. No, 4! Yes, I can. I can do that. I can take that to her, and I would be honored to do so.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city.
Aha.
It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed. to fulfill her purpose.
I see. Is there anything else I should know before I go to her again?
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
When he said soon, I didn't think he meant this soon. Although, you know, if he'd fallen just a little slower. Still, I like the way that animation happened to play out. It's almost as though I kind of held him as he fell over and died. Which, believe me, I would have enjoyed doing. I'm glad to be here for you, sir. I'm sorry I could not have served you better. Well, in any event, it seems that there is a young lady I must take this medallion to. But at the same time, can I ride? I can ride. Yeah, horsey. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Girls, I love you, but you were never the brightest, apparently. My thought had been I would summon them here, and then go ahead and take out the Mad Albinorics, since obviously I could summon them here. There was something gruesome waiting down there, and then we could all fight them together. But that was before, in their zeal, they leapt off this bridge to their death like a brain-dead, like a brain-dead chihuahua chasing after a squeak toy out of a 35th story window. Squeaker! 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 Alright, so apparently it's just me against whatever god-awful thing awaits. That's good to know. Oh wait, here's another summon. Okay. Well, since I don't have anyone else that I can rely on for this yet, let's scout things out. Oh, hi. Oh no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hold it. There was a depraved perfumer, and yeah, that's actually their title, so-called, because they took to using their own drugs. Back there, and then here we have an omen killer? An omen killer, the slayer of omens, one of the cruelest professions imaginable, with a drug-abusing veteran of the early War of the Shattering. That makes... Who the hell is going to draw all of these semi-employed to unemployed miscreants together? That makes little to no sense. Oh well. Hi there. Are you out of range? Apparently you are. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, pup dog, I'm right here. Why don't you come up here? Oh, there's another one down there. That's good to know. Come on up here so I don't have to fight you and your boss simultaneously. Where was that other one? Yeah, I saw it a moment ago. I'm having trouble finding it. It's... Oh, it's down there. No wonder it's on the other side of the tree. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. You know what? I may end up having to fight that guy and his dog, but that's fine. And... yeah. Nepheli Loux? Yes, I will fight by your side again. I will fight by your side and be glad of it. Because you are mighty and awesome. And a worthy, honorable companion. Okay. Now that I've readied myself... Oh, yeah, that barely hurt him at all. Here he comes. Oh my god, look at those swords. Oh! Holy crap. Okay. Yep, alright. Nepheli, keep him busy for a second. Yeah, that'll be fine, thanks. Okay, this guy is rough. Yeah, just hold him still. I'm gonna bleed up some bleed damage against this guy. Unless he just kills you out of hand. Yeah, that broke his stance, didn't it? Ah! And that broke mine! Ah! Damn! Yes! 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 Ha 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 ha! Yeah! Yeah, you can take that and you can suck on it! Yes! Yes! That is how it is done. That is what that AoE is for! You miserable, clot-sucking, mass murderous, cheese pizza-eating, used Twinkie. I'm running out of insults. I'm just... yeah, okay, fine. I have a Crucible Knot Talisman. Which... yeah, I can kind of imagine how you got that, pal. A bony knot that embodies the aspects of several creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago. Yeah, as aforementioned, the various quote-unquote races we encounter, we're all human, with the possible exception of the Albinorics. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of devolution, it was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced, which means it's also proof, even though knowledge of that proof is heresy, that the Erd Tree is not eternal. The Golden Order was not always the sole guiding light of blah blah blah. Be wary of dog. Yes, thank you. I know. Oh, there he is. Hello, dog that I'm wary of. Shut it, Fido. Yeah, the Omen Killers. It actually squishes when I walk on the bodies. Hats off to the designers, but yeah, the Omen Killers are exactly what it says on the tin. They hunt down and kill adult omens. What's an omen, you may ask? Well, remember Margit the Fell Omen? Yeah, like that, only smaller and more psychologically damaged and traumatized because they had all of their horns savagely cut off when they were born. Why is it always door? Why? 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 Oh well, life goes on. Yeah, I mean, look at all this. Sure, we avenged them, but that's not bringing anybody back. We stopped the Perfumer and the Omen Killer from doing even more damage. Likely item, thank you. But the damage has certainly been done. Another rune arc. Splendid. Yeah, if I did not have the rune arc that's currently buzzing within me, which is mine by right, by the way, probably that Omen Killer would have savagely just minced my meat. And I realize that that sounds, you know, kind of exciting and everything, but no, if you've ever had a mince pie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Ah, man, okay, so... yeah, this place is an atrocity, and a pretty recent one from the looks of it. So, somebody had their minions ransack this freaking place. Oh, I can hear them gibbering and weeping in their trauma-induced madness. That sucks. Albinoric blood clot. Ew, let me know what it is before I pick it up, please. Ugh. Took everything of value that they could find. And then what? Yeah, it looks suspiciously like old Elvis was right. Pretty much everyone's been driven mad. Sorry, old fellow. Besides the fact that you were going to try to kill me. Another Albinoric blood clot. I'm sure there's some kind of alchemical use for those, but I don't want to know what it is. A crystal sword. Well, hello. A sword fashioned from pure crystal, indeed impossible for a human. Enwreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. Oh, this would be ideal for a mage, then. The inscrutable Crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. Cool. Yeah, well, I certainly have no quarrel with that idea. I mean, notice this is not a Albinaric village or an Albinaric village. This is the Albinaric village. So, yeah, not to put too fine a point on it, because I don't want to draw too many comparisons to stuff that's really going on and risk potentially cheapening real current events, but if this is all the Albinarics there were, then yeah, that's an atrocity. The only question is who did it. Alright, I am going to level up. And then I have a beautiful lady to visit, who cradles the body of her dearest friend. Yeah. Okay, well. Back to the slumbering wolf's shack, where Latenna the Albinoric waits. Where? Ah. Hey. Hey.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
Okay. You're obviously a very formidable person, or else he would have taken it by force. But no, I'm not here to take anything from you. I have something for you.
Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you?
Yes.
Then I've no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier.
No, no problem.
I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me.
Beautiful lady, if you had committed any affront, rest assured, it would already be forgiven.
The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half.
Please, speak on.
Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you? Because I know that you've suffered a loss that I can never even hope to make right.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. my better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Okay. And so with that, those within my company have distinctly expanded. For behold, in addition to Aurelia, the jellyfish girl, and of course, we have Biscuit Cookie, Biscuit, Cookie, and Bob. We have those nobles whose souls have been kind of by default entrusted to me because there was no one else to carry them. And now, Latenna the Albinoric, a rare case of one who chose to become a spirit voluntarily. Latenna was renowned as a deft magic archer, but having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she cannot move from the place where she was summoned. Oh yeah, because Albinorics, they lose the ability to move. They slowly become paralyzed from the bottoms of their feet up until eventually their legs fade completely and they die. So she has become a spirit voluntarily. She'll help me in my fights so long as I will continue to take her towards the place where her spirit can rest in peace. Yeah. Absolutely, fair lady. And I only wish that I could do more. Which is a perfect place to wrap for today's episode, I think. But before we go, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere, and most of all, special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please let me know via email or patron message if there is a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who are circulating the links. The signal boost really helps. Thank you. So, until next time, always turn out your lamp if you're hiding. Always check the pot if you're glowing. And never say no to a beautiful lady in need. And I will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.